Dinner with Andre. Nachos and GuACKamole.
Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to do something fun. I know I promised you focaccia bread, but Cinco de Mayo is coming up. So we are partnering up, Christian and Nico and myself, and we're going to do classic chips, salsa, guacamole, nachos, and margarita. So first up, I'm going to work on the guacamole. I'm using Hass avocados. These are the smaller ones. Taste much better than the Florida avocados. Sorry, Florida. Those big, huge things, they're too watery for me. So these are much better. Very carefully, don't slice your hand. Bring the knife down until you hit the pit. Roll it around, watching the edge of the knife. And then, ta-da! Beautiful, ripe, amazing Hass avocado. I'm going to use this little spoon. This is called a spoon, or cuchara in Spanish. Hola! Just spoon it up. Very simple, very summery. Best way to start off any celebration is with chips and guac, tomatillo, hot sauce, and a margarita. So what I want to start with, before I go to mash and mix up my avocados for the guacamole, I'm going to make some homemade tortillas. And I've gotten a bag of white corn tortillas. The yellow corn works great. The flour is fine, but it's not the best. So you take a few of your tortilla chips, you heat up some canola oil, which is what I have here, or any kind of neutral oil. Grapeseed is fine, has a high smoke point, higher than canola oil actually, and a very neutral taste. But I've got just these chopped up into little triangles, and you drop them in. Your heat's going to, of course, the oil's temperature is going to go down with more of these that you put in. So you want to put in maybe 5 or 6 in a pan like this, a pan this size, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. And then once it's going, you want to maintain your heat. I have it at about 350 degrees with this little handy candy thermometer. It's available at your local cooking supply shop, but you should also pick up one of these. This is called a spider, and it's used in Chinese cooking and a lot of Japanese cooking. They use it as well because it's a big mesh screen, so you can easily pull things out of your hot oil. So I'll let these cook for a few minutes, and I'm still trying to maintain my temperature there. And you listen for the bubbles to see how quickly they're bubbling. It gives you an indication of the temperature of your oil, and make sure it's not getting too cold. So while that's bubbling away, while it finishes, I'm going to continue making the rest of my guacamole. So I have the avocados in here, jalapenos, which I've diced up. Can't do anything with without jalapenos. Fresh garlic that I'm going to press through my garlic press. You can dice it up if you don't have one of these. That's perfectly fine. This is a little cool one that I got for Christmas in my stocking. Just a little bit of garlic. 1 clove is fine. Of course, a nice squeeze of lime. We'll use about a half a lime on this one. And I'm just using 1 avocado for this, but you can use more. I also adding a little bit of garlic powder. Then I'm also going to pop in a bit of cilantro and parsley that I've chopped up here on my handy cleaver. Let's check on my tortillas. They're looking pretty good. They're getting crispy a bit. Want them to puff up just a little bit more and to get a little more toasty. All right, so those are looking really nice, looking beautiful. So I'm going to put that off to the side and let it drain off and cool down. You don't want the hot oil. But while the oil is still on it, give it a little dash of salt, and there you go. The other secret ingredient that I have that I always go to, and it reminds me very much of my childhood, is cumin. I put cumin in a lot of things, and that's what I always use in my guacamole recipes and a lot of things that I use avocados with, because it brings out, I think it has this kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like it's the first version of umami that I experienced as a kid. And I really, really like the flavor of it and the aroma. So we put all this together. So it's very loose, just done with a fork mashed. I like my guacamole nice and chunky, full of avocado, bright green, beautiful color. And of course we taste. Great. Maybe a little more lime, just to really brighten it up. There we go. Voila. Or ole. So that's ready to go. Chips are ready to go. Come back, I'm going to assemble it all together, and we're going to have some nice, beautiful, cheesy nachos with guacamole and hot sauce. Got the red onions. You can't have the guacamole. It's not finished without red onions. So put a couple dashes. One final taste. Perfect. And when you've got a bit of the kick from the onions and the garlic and the jalapeno, and then balances it out with the brightness of the lime, nothing's better. Let's plate it up. We've got our bowl, some chips, some are cooked more than the others, that's okay. Got our cheddar cheese that I just chopped up. This was just basic cheddar that we got from the deli in slices for sandwiches, and you know, we're using it on nachos because we can. That's how we roll. Layer that up, and then, really simple, we have, boom. Then we just pop it in the microwave, 1 minute. Should be ready to go. All right, let's check it out. Perfect. So that's chips and cheese. No big deal. This is how we kick it up a notch. We put our beautiful guacamole on and some beautiful salsa. Oh man, this stuff is great. Although I do prefer Nico's fire roasted and tomatillo salsas, this is really good as well. For home version and for Stop and Shop, here you go.
Preview.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Vaya con Dios.